This is the silent edge of survival, one choice. One night, one small margin that can decide a lineage. At dawn, the Amazon exhales mist from the river, and the forest wakes with a slow, deliberate pulse. Along one long bend, an aging Jaguar once patrolled like a quiet ruler. His scent on trunks and banks declared ownership where no roar was necessary. Time thinned him, his stride lost its spring. And one morning he slipped into the green and did not return. His absence opened an invitation the jungle does not ignore. For the females raising cubs, the consequence was immediate. A male's presence does not rear young, but it keeps rivals away. Without him, corridors that had once been secure were suddenly available to strangers. Two young nomadic males began to probe the area, moving on game trails, pausing at fallen logs, and coughing short signals into the canopy. They were driven not by malice, but by the cold arithmetic of Gene's new males who claim territory often. Eliminate unrelated cubs to bring females back into breeding. The mothers reacted with strategy rather than panic. They shifted resting sites to raised root hollows, layered scent on mud and bark, and kept the cubs still and hidden in the hottest hours. Hunger, the quiet enemy, however, never respects clever plans. By midday, prey withdrew to shade or water, and opportunities narrowed. One afternoon, a capybara family fed near reeds. The mother jaguar measured wind, angle, and distance, closed low, and fastened the capybara bolted into water and safety. Failure is ordinary here. Even apex predators miss more than they succeed. When evening fell, the forest changed clock. Diurnal birds fell silent. Frogs tuned up, and shadow became an ally. Jaguars are made for this hour, their rosettes fragment into leaf litter, and padded feet make no sound. That night, the mother hunted again, targeting a smaller juvenile that had wandered too far from its group. She closed with careful geometry, and a single decisive burst secured the kill. She did not eat first. Instinct puts cubs ahead of appetite, dragging the prey through roots and vines. She returned it to the hiding place where the cubs waited. They heard her arrival before they saw. Her meat has a sound in the jungle, and cubs learn it early. Feeding is training as much as sustenance. Each bite instructs jaw placement, pull, and timing. While they fed, she watched across a narrow channel, a nomad watched too, his head low in liana and shadow. Predators calculate. An injury can end more than a night's hunger, so he measured, hesitated, and held back. After the meal, she used snout and paw to cover leftover pieces with leaves and soil. Crude but effective scent management that delays scavengers, vultures, caiman, otters, and opportunistic cats. Days folded into weeks. Paw by paw, the cubs grew heavier, their teeth sharper, their pounces less accidental. The nomads grew less patient. Patrols edged closer, scent marks freshened on trunks and sand. One evening, the mother and a single male saw one another across the water. There was no clash, only evaluation. Cub age, cover, distance, and the arithmetic of risk versus reward. After a long, silent moment, he turned and slipped back into the foliage. Not every encounter ends in blood. Sometimes restraint and timing shape survival more than force. At night, she curled around her cubs. Bellies eased, and the river droned, its low rhythm while fireflies stitched faint lights into the dark. Survival here reads like a ledger wind, scent, timing, position, and the margins are written in small repeated victories. An evening catch, a covered carcass, an uninterrupted night. Each success is another chance to breathe and to bet on a future. Tomorrow the cycle will repeat: hunt, feed, hide, defend, teach. And those small lessons will compound into the instincts that one day carry a new generation across the river. Victory in the Amazon is rarely dramatic. It is quiet, steady, and earned in silence. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.